Hello, I am Chuang. Let's color the Lufengosaurus. Lufengosaurus was a primitive sauropodomorph. Considering its body shape was not as colossal as the later sauropods, it might live in more complex environments, such as on plains or moving about the jungles. Therefore, we can design a beautiful camouflage for it. Currently, there are not many studies on the skin color of sauropods. The only information is on diplodocids, whose bodies may have a ginger-yellow pigment. We can design the Lufengosaurus to be yellowish, and draw patterns on its body resembling those of zebras, to make this dinosaur look more colorful. In addition, because its eyes were large, and its eyesight was keen, we can arrange some beautiful colors on it. Its limbs could be made darker, like many common animals today. The belly can be filled with a lighter color, such as flesh, to make this part look softer. Now, let's color the Lufengosaurus. We first use flesh color to fill in the lower part of its body, the eye sockets, and the muscles inside the mouth, these seemingly relatively soft areas, as well as the inner sides of the arms. The skin on the inside of our arms and legs is softer than the outside, and it should be the same for animals like dinosaurs. Let's use the flesh color as the undertone to fill these areas. Then, we use yellow to fill the upper part of its body, the area with relatively hard skin. We can leave the top of the head uncolored for now, and we will fill this part with a brighter color later. These areas can be colored part by part. First, use this color to trace along the inner side of the contour, and then fill the inside with large brushstrokes, so that it is not easy to make the color outside. We will use gray to represent the hands and feet later, and fill the other body parts with yellow as the undertone first. Then, use light brown to fill in the parts near the mouth and top of the head. The back can also be represented by a darker color, like brown. Then, we can slightly embellish the end of the tail with light blue. We can also use light blue to decorate the eyes. Next, we use gray to draw some patterns on its body. These patterns are relatively complex but actually follow certain rules. We draw a row of stripes along the neck and back resembling the zebras, and gradually widen the patterns when coming above the tail, making it a bit like a python. Draw a horizontal stripes across the flank of the belly. And the same pattern can appear on the neck. Then, we can refine it with thinner strokes. Then, draw thinner stripes in the gaps between the thick ones. These stripes change their direction when coming to the arms and slowly turn into patterns that go around them. Let's also refine these patterns on other parts of the neck. Those stripes on the legs can extend downward a bit. Those on the arms can also extend further down. We can also use this gray color to fill its hands and feet. Leave the nails blank for now. We can draw more sets of upward stretching patterns on the feet to echo the upper ones. Then, decorate its tongue with pink. We can also embellish these joints slightly. Then, we use the brown on the back to draw the shadow on its belly. For the underside of the neck, we can also give it a slight shading. Use it to color the claws as well. Then, use light brown to pave the ground lightly. Don't color it too full, just a little embellishment will do. Good, in this way, we've finished coloring this Lufengosaurus.